Welcome to the History of Japanese Calligraphy. Calligraphy is one of Japan's oldest traditions. In the 5th century, calligraphy was brought from China to Japan in the form of kanji, or Chinese characters. During this time, one of the most common ways of practicing calligraphy was by copying Buddhist sutras in an effort to appreciate Chinese culture. This practice was known as karayo, or the Chinese style. At this time, the Chinese language was fully developed, and there were 5 major styles of calligraphy: tensho, seal script; reisho, clerical script; sousho, cursive script; kaisho, regular script; and gyosho, semi-cursive script. The seal script was developed around 2000 BCE and was used as the main formal writing system in ancient China. This script was commonly used for seal stamps when people or companies would notarize official documents. During the Warring States period in China, between 475 and 221 BCE, people began to need a more efficient writing system due to factors like the invention of paper and more accessible writing tools like brushes. As a result, the clerical script was invented. Its regularly sized and simplified characters meant that it was both easier to read and easier to write. And so it quickly overtook the seal script as the common calligraphy style. Most researchers agree that the cursive script probably arose the first time someone tried to hastily or carelessly write in clerical script. Often the characters are strung together without lifting the brush off the page and include many more curves and curls than the standard characters. As a result, they can be very difficult to read. The regular, or standard script was developed between the 1st century BCE and the 4th century CE when the Chinese writing system became more and more standardized and regulated. Characters in this style have very strict rules about their composition and are ideal for novice writers so that they may learn things such as the way they should order their brush strokes. The character for eternity, A, is philosophically very important in calligraphy because it contains all 8 of the common strokes in standard writing. The semi-cursive script, like the cursive script, is the natural result of people trying to write quickly in the regular script. Unlike the cursive script, however, most people who can read regular script can read semi-cursive script. In Japan, up until the Heian period, when Japanese calligraphy began to diverge from Chinese calligraphy, the Japanese calligraphy was still deeply influenced by Chinese masters like the 4th century calligrapher Wang Xiqi. During this time, the majority of interpersonal communication was through poems, and it was also during the Heian period that the first novel was written. It was The Tale of Genji by Murasaki Shikibu. During the Muromachi period, the Zen monk Ikkyo introduced the appreciation of calligraphy into the Japanese tea ceremony, which is itself a practice in Zen meditation. During the Edo period, the Japanese developed new styles of calligraphy, which all had different purposes in daily life. These styles are known as Edomoji and are still used today. The first style, Kanteryu, was used for publicity and programs for the arts and plays and has very curvy characters. Yosemoji were mainly used for posters and flyers for Japanese theater productions. Kagomoji were often inverted in color and used as outlines for emphasis, which accounts for their thick square strokes. Higemoji have a rough, hairy, or whiskery look and are generally used on labels for drinks such as ramune and sake. Sumomoji, as the name implies, were used for sumo wrestling advertisements. Chochinmoji are used for paper lanterns, especially the ones seen hanging on food stands. Kakuji have heavy rectangular shapes and were used for seal stamps. As mentioned before, Japanese calligraphy has a strong Zen influence. Zen calligraphy is known as bokuseki, or traces of ink. Since monks were not necessarily expert calligraphers, bokuseki does not follow many traditional calligraphy rules. Bokuseki is often referred to as shape without form, direction without direction, and action from inaction. It is the practice to uncover one's original self through the brush. Calligraphy is very zen because there is only one chance, and a hesitation or lack of confidence will be apparent on the page. Today, calligraphy is required in elementary school and is an optional art class and popular club activity in high schools. There are 3 Japanese universities with calligraphy departments: the University of Tsukuba, Tokyo Gakugei University, and Fukuoka University of Education. Avant-garde calligraphy and performance calligraphy performed to music on huge sheets of paper are very popular. There are even anime about modern artistic calligraphy. Tomehane Suzurikoko Shodobu is about performance calligraphy, and Barakamon is about avant-garde calligraphy. This has been the history of Japanese calligraphy. Thank you for listening.